You've been gone a long time. Where did you go?
You have great power. Even though you've been raised as a human being, you are not one of them.
It's not easy for me to live my life being who I am, keeping secrets.
Bring it on! Now fly.
Superman, Jesus, and hope. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved the story of Superman. And who am I kidding? I still love the story of Superman. It's inspiring. And though that fictional story has inspired so many people through comics and through movies and television shows over the years, I think we can learn so much from the fictional story of Superman. We can learn so much about it as to how it relates to our faith in the real story of Jesus Christ. See, Kal-El was sent to Earth by his father from Krypton, Jor-El. He sent him to Earth on a mission for a purpose. And in a similar way in our faith, in the real story of Jesus Christ, we see that our Heavenly Father sent His Son, Jesus, His one and only Son whom He loved. He sent them to Earth for a purpose, on a mission specifically to do something that the Father had planned. We see in the fictional story of Superman that it wasn't until he was 33 years old, it wasn't until then that he decided to reveal who he truly was to humanity. And in a similar way, in our faith in this real story of Jesus Christ, we see that he was 33 years old when he began his earthly ministry, when he began to reveal who he truly was, not just fully man, but also fully divine, that he was truly the Messiah. In the story of Superman, we see that Kal-El, he wanted to save the people, that he was sent to Earth to live among the people so that the people would know that he was one of them, that he truly loved them, that he was willing to suffer along with them to show his compassion. And in the real story of Jesus Christ, in our faith, we see that Jesus came to us, was born among us. He humbled himself, stepped down from his throne in heaven, and came among us to live, to suffer, to toil, to demonstrate his love for us. And ultimately, in both stories, we see that Kal-El and Jesus gave their life to save humanity. And I think we can learn a lot from that. Because ultimately, I think each and every one of us is longing for hope. This is why we go to comic books. This is why we watch television shows, is because it gives us a sense of hope. Something that we're longing for, something that we crave in our hearts is to know and to understand that there could be a possibility of something more, that there could be a possibility of relief from our suffering, from our circumstance. And now here's the thing, in the story of Superman, see this S that he wears on his chest? It's not just a short form for Superman. It's actually a Kryptonian symbol from his home planet, which means hope. And in our faith life, Jesus is our living hope. He is the sure sign that we have a hope in an everlasting, eternal God who demonstrated his love for us by ultimately giving his life so that we can live. He gave his life to save us, and that is why we can place our hope and our trust and our faith in him. And though we might find the stories of superheroes and comics inspiring, only Jesus can save. So let's put our faith and our hope in him.